And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to my tutorials on how to make a game. My name is Peter. I'm a student in Germany, and what I do is I program games when I'm not studying. And so, yeah. I was asked by a friend to make a game, I was asked by a friend to make a tutorial on how to make a game. And so I thought of a game I could make for a tutorial I could make on. So what I did is I created Circles. Circles, let me just make a frame out of this, beautiful. Circles is a game for Windows Phone 7 and it's currently out at the marketplace. So if you have a Windows Phone, check it out. The game is free. Yeah, so I did the game and now I'm doing the tutorial on how to make this game. Just as an information, if you don't have a Windows Phone, but you still want to know or learn how to make games, you can stick around because I will make this particular tutorial based on a Windows version of the game. So you just need your normal Windows PC with Visual Studio and the XNA Game Studio. So what you also should know is one of these. It's either let me make this a little bit bigger here, and yeah, Paint is beautiful, I know. C++, C#, or Java. By the way, if you get distracted by my keyboard, I have a mechanical keyboard, I'm sorry, but it's actually pretty loud. I hope you can enjoy the tutorial even though. So yeah, you should know. Well, if you know C++, it's really good because it's an awesome language. If you know C#, you won't have any problem following me because you already know the syntax and stuff. But even though if you know only C++, C# is really easy to pick up. And if you know Java, well, you know the basic concepts of programming languages, and I won't go into deep into the depths of these languages, so you will be able to follow me as well. I won't tell you on how to code the basics, so I won't tell you how an if condition works or how a for loop goes, or anything like that. I will just use that stuff. So if you are not capable of following me, you have to yeah, dig deeper into books and learn the basics. Yeah, so this is the kind of introduction on the game. I will follow up with other chapters afterwards on how to actually start a project, on how to code this stuff. This will probably take the most time. Yeah, and after we finished coding, we probably finished the game. So yeah, it's much coding here. Okay, so now I'll talk a bit about on the concepting side of making a game. You should think about what possibilities you have. So in my case, I was aiming for a game for Windows Phone 7. So what I first had to think about was the actual display. So Windows Phone 7 supports. Let me just make this a little bit smaller. I know Paint is awesome. 800 pixel wide and 480 big, the screen. Okay, so this is the first limitation I had to think about. And what this limitation actually means is you don't have a lot of space. You barely can put all the things you do on this little screen. And it still has to be easy to observe everything, easy to control everything, and still fun to play. So this is really a big difference, let's say it otherwise. If you got a full HD monitor to work with, you have a lot of space. You can put an HUD in there, and some control stuff, and I don't know, but on the phone you really don't have any space at all. So what I was thinking afterwards was what game I want to make. I do want to make, and I had a lot of fun with games like Fake Wars was the one I played. and I guess it's Virus Attack or something, and Galaxy Wars. I don't know. Games. All these games are like you have a base here and little things for you. In maybe these are cells or planets. I don't know. And the enemy. I had this. Okay. And the enemy also has some like that. And what you do is you have little things in here. Okay, this should be red. You have little things in here, and what you can do is you can, okay, that doesn't work, you can send them from there to there and then attack this guy. And that guy will lose his own thingies here, and after all of them are dead, you get the base like this. Okay. Or no, I should make it gray. Yeah, that is the basic idea of behind the games. It's a very basic idea, and I really liked it because I had a lot of fun playing these games, and so I decided on make a game out of it. What I was additionally thinking, because this concept is, even though it's quite simple and nice and as well fun to play, it's not really in depth. And I mean, to be honest, if you are aiming for a phone game, it should at least take more than 20 seconds to beat a game. I mean, we all know when we play games on the phone, like on a bus ride or I don't know, and it shouldn't be that you just need 20 seconds for each level, and then you have to make like over 100 levels or over 9,000 levels to keep the player playing it. But I want to create a little bit depth. Obviously, you can't. I mean, you can't do 20 minutes into this concept. But so what I was thinking is that you could upgrade these circles. So instead of making these, instead of making these fixed, my idea was you start maybe with that circle, and if you gather enough points, you can upgrade it to a bigger circle, and if you gather even more points, you can upgrade it to an even bigger circle. And each of these circles obviously are not just cosmetical, but do have other properties. So maybe the regeneration of these little things are faster in the bigger circles, or the capacity is higher. I don't know. So basically, I was thinking of upgrades. And if you play the game, you see there are upgrades in it, and it really creates a bit of depth in this game. Yeah, so much about the concept behind it. I was really enjoying planning it, and yeah, I think we are now ready to jump into Visual Studio and start making the game.